Aquarius, hi my loves, and welcome back to Arcana Priestess. For those of you that are new, welcome in general. I'm so glad to have you. All right, you guys, so if you would like to win a free personal reading, the link will be in the description box as to how, the information will be in the description box as to how to enter the reading giveaway. Other than that, let's just get in. I have daily messages on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm actually doing this new thing on Instagram where I pick one day a week. You guys get to send in questions. There will be, so don't send them to my direct because I will not answer them. I will post it every week, so make sure you put your notifications on, look at my stories, and there'll be a little box where you guys can ask questions. It'll say, ask me a question. And then I'll just be answering free questions all day that day. So yeah, that is a new thing that I have on Instagram that I did yesterday, and it was so much fun, so I thought I would continue to do that for you guys. So the first card that you guys get is friendship. All right, Aquarius. So we have fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dream. Yes, beautiful energies. And I am sensing here that these people are going to be a little bit opposite of you. They're not going to be similar to you, but at the end of the day, the core values and beliefs are. By looking at these people, looking at you and this person, you probably wouldn't suggest, or you probably wouldn't guess that you would be friends or that you would, get along so well. With that being said, it's probably about a new friend, or it's about, just keeping your options open when it comes to friendships, right? Really getting to know people before you decide if they're worthy of being your friend or not. Because I do feel like you're at this point where you've done all that you can do on your own for now. And right now, your initiation, your next level, your new success, or your new relationship is all going to be coming from another person. It's another person that is going to help you get towards these things or open the doors. They may even know somebody that could be your new love, that could offer you your new job, whatever the case may be. So there's going to be two people in particular. One is going to be younger than you, and the other one is going to be older than you. There could be an older man with dark hair, and there could be a younger woman with blonde hair or lighter hair. That's just for some of you though. So let's see. Some of you have also just been so busy and you're needing to be reminded to nurture your friendships, right? Friendships need work and effort to be put into them just the same as relationships do. All right, Aquarius. What else can we get for Aquarius today? This is the one. Oh, two. All right. So we have moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? This has come out in the last three readings, not this card, but a card that reminded me in some way, shape, or form that it wasn't so obvious like this one, but it was about eating and watching what you're putting into your body. So try to eat mindful and healthy, although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So yeah, this is making me think about how there really are certain portions that you're supposed to eat. Yeah, no, I eat so much food, it is not even funny. But even sometimes I look at my plate and I'm like, did I really just eat all of that? I eat like it's a Christmas dinner. That is not so healthy all the time. But all right, so moderation. Yeah, so is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? That being said, it's about watching the portions, right? Maybe you love potatoes, so you always have so much potatoes and a little bit of vegetables, sometimes not even vegetables, because now we're older and we can make our own plates, right? And then you just have a little bit of your meat, whatever. Maybe it's that you're gonna have vegetables, or the most healthiest part be the bigger portion of your meals from now on, right? There's people that eat salmon with just vegetables. It's actually really good, to be honest. There's no other kind of side, just vegetables and salmon on top, or whatever the case may be. But it's about looking at your diet and really like taking into how do you feel based on what it is that you're eating, making sure you're drinking enough water, especially when it comes to, you know, changing your diet. You're going to realize that there's going to be a huge difference in your body and your day-to-day life by making these small changes. I don't think that's anything big. I think it's small. It could even be like replacing your snacks and having only healthy snacks, having a healthier breakfast. Whatever the case may be, you do not have to completely, you know, go on a diet or, you know, change your whole, the way that you do everything, but it's like little small changes are going to be very beneficial for you. Maybe you eat out every single lunch, and instead of eating out, you are going to make it yourself. Yeah. Everything in moderation. Then we have purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answers to your question. So this is showing me that the answers are all within you. You already know the answers that you seek. Everything is already within you. You just have to be able to tap into that. The main way to do that is by blocking out the outside world. You know, television. You know, when you like forget something, instead of like wondering and trying to trace back my thoughts, I just stop. I don't even get to that point anymore. I just go about my day, and eventually it'll pop into my head, and I'll like have a vision of exactly where I put it and exactly remember how I lost it, right? It's like when you overthink things, you're just creating more anxiety and you're just pushing yourself further away. Just release it and let it go, right? Like how many times have you been talking to somebody, you forget something, and you try so hard to remember it, but you don't, but then you fall asleep and you wake up and you're like, oh my God, this is what I wanted to say to them. Right? So it's about realizing here that sometimes you have to take a step away, and the answers are going to come to you instead of asking everybody for the answers when you already know, right? Some people ask people multiple, like, what do I want to wear today? They already know what they want, but they want everybody else's opinion as well. Maybe if you have a Libra placement, you will be like this as well. But at the end of the day, you end up picking what you want regardless of what everybody, you know, chooses. So just get to that point at the end of the day where you don't really need anybody else's opinion and you just choose what you truly know you want. So this is really about taking some time to yourself around the time where you see this, and really just, you know, being alone, being in some solitude and connecting one-on-one with yourself. I have been telling a couple people, a couple signs today, about mirroring and just sitting in front of a mirror and having an honest, truthful conversation with yourself. You know, if you're the type of person that writes in a journal or a diary, you can look at yourself in the mirror and say to your face, what are those things that you're going to write, right? And sometimes I do some of my best healing work is always done by doing that, but sometimes my biggest and best realizations are through doing that. So for some of you, this may be something that may benefit you. All right, Aquarius. Show me what else Aquarius needs to see. Whoa, okay, 3 cards right away. So the first one that popped up is gentleness. Okay. Gentleness, which I actually just pulled for, who did I just do? Cancer. Gentleness, I think it was Cancer. Either, oh man, I don't know. Either Cancer or Pisces, but gentleness. So this is a reminder to be gentle with yourself, to take things day by day, and to also treat others the way that you want to be treated, right? It's about being the better person, right? If somebody's being harsh towards you, if somebody leaves you a negative comment, you don't have to give them a negative comment back. It's about being the better person, being the bigger person, and just I'm just feeling this energy of like calm, of just calmness, surrender, this calm, beautiful, surrendering energy here. A soft touch. Maybe knowing that, you know, the aggressive approach isn't always the way to win things. I'm also seeing the Empress through this gentle card, which is showing me like right now may not be the best time for you to actually go out, physically go after the things that you want, but to rather sit back, like we were talking about in the with the purity card, to sit back and be the Empress and allow things to come towards you. Take that time, do that isolation, do the creative work instead of the physical Emperor work, right? You're going to be journaling, you're going to be manifesting, you're going to be scripting, you're going to be doing mirror work, you're going to be creating a collage, like mood board, whatever it is. But That's how you're gonna work with the spiritual, right? Rather than doing the actual physical work right now, because it's a balance of both that gets you what it is that you truly want. So then we have inner knowing. Inner knowing. And the purity card said something about everything, like always trust the purity of your heart. Yeah, look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answers to your questions. So this is double confirmation that you guys are the tarot reader right now. You are the reader. Everything that I'm telling you, you probably already know on your own, and this is just a confirmation of your powers. Maybe some of you guys, you're meant to be tarot readers. This is you need to trust your intuition. For some of you, there's some sort of message, a particular message that is hitting you right now, or a particular message that has been coming towards you multiple times, maybe related to a person in your life, and you're needing to trust that message. That message is coming around over and over again for a reason. You know, some of you, this is an inner knowing of what you want to do. You know what you need to do. Like, I wanted to start a YouTube channel 10 years ago. Starting this channel made my life. It literally, my whole life became into place. It was literally my birthright, my calling. And I knew this 10 years ago and didn't do anything about it for 10 years. Imagine where my life would have been if I started 10 years ago. So you have a feeling like that too. And don't wait 10 years like I did. Start now, start today. Your guys are looking at you, they're smirking, because some of you are really close. And some of you, you're gonna stumble through that door. You're not even gonna know. You have no idea that you are exactly where you need to be. The universe is gonna help guide you. Be okay with things not going as planned, because the universe has your back right now. We have mystery. Exactly, be okay with things not being as planned, right? Mystery is not knowing everything. It's the things that we don't know, the things that we can't see. Some of you, why this mystery card I'm getting, you need to look at your Pluto placement. Learn a little bit more about your Pluto placement. Where is Pluto in your chart? Mystery. Some of you, you need like a day of, it's not really mystery, but it's just a day. Like, I try to take Sundays to just do whatever I want. I usually will paint, or I'll do something creative. I'll draw. I'll work on projects that I'm wanting to start. Unless it's a creative, fun project, don't work on that day. But try maybe the Sunday or any day that you have. Just have a day where you're gonna wake up and you don't know what you're going to do. You haven't got one thing to do. Make sure that your house is clean and everything's already done, so that you're not thinking of the things that you need to do related to whatever the environment is that you're doing this. And just go about it. If you wake up and you say, you know what, I want to go back to sleep, then you're going to do that. If you wake up and say, I'm going to make a huge brunch for myself, then that's what you're going to do. Whatever it is that you feel like doing, and then just follow your intuition throughout that whole day until the day is done, and just flow, just flow and see. And I feel like by the end of that day, you're gonna feel so amazing. You are gonna feel so amazing. Okay. I'm gonna do some angels answers. Then I'm gonna, okay, let's see. Let's get some more messages for Aquarius, please. It's like, I felt like it was done, but I felt like I want to get a couple more, but I'm just looking at the time and it says 13. I remember when I started, I think for the first 6 months, my readings were only 10 minutes, and I would watch I would see readings, I wouldn't watch them, but I would see readings and they would be 40 minutes, and I would be like, how would they have so much to say for 40 minutes? And now looking back, I've actually done readings that are almost an hour long. Personal readings, easy to do long ones, but these general ones, I just never pictured myself being able to do that. So seeing the 10-minute reminded me like how I would always do 10-minute readings. Now I feel like by 10 minutes, there'd be nothing. I wouldn't have even tapped into anything. Like I would have, but it would just be too surface level for me. I need to go deeper than that. Look for a sign. Look for a sign. Inner knowing, look for a sign. You guys are so close to something. I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it. But for some of you, you do not feel this. You do not see it. You can't see it. And there's this caption or this quote, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like, what if the doors that, something about how the doors, oh man, I wish I could remember it, but it's pretty much about the doors that you're looking forward to opening may not have opened, but you're not realizing that there are so many other doors that are surrounding you that are already open. And because you're so it's about focusing on one strict thing, right? Why would you manifest $10,000 when you can manifest $100,000, right? If you're focused on one specific thing rather than manifesting what is best for your highest good, what is meant for your soul's journey, your soul's purpose, then, you know, you're not limiting yourself to what you could potentially be making more of or having more of or experiencing more of, right? So it's about not zoning in and focusing on one thing, but focusing on just being balanced and happy in general. All right, get more information. And then helpful people. Yes, helpful people, you have friendship. Helpful people is your last card. Friendship is your first card. I'm telling you, people are going to help you get there. At the bottom of the deck, at the back of the deck, there's actually a key. Somebody is the key to your success. Somebody is going to be the key. And it could be something that somebody says, whatever the case is, but there's somebody that is going to be the key to your success. Maybe it's that you have ideas and this person is going to help shape those ideas. If you are looking for business coaching, I do offer that under one-on-one or live coaching. It's only under the hour one for those of you guys that are interested in that. But look for a sign, get more information, helpful people, get more information. This may also be needing to have a partner when it comes to a business. Whatever the case may be here, you need to really do your research, right? If you are not good at something, hire somebody who is, instead of taking all of that time to learn it, that you could have been doing what you're good at and having somebody else do that thing for you and get that thing already started. You can't do it all on your own, baby. You got to get help. All right. If you do everything on your own, you only ever be a certain amount successful. You will only ever be a certain amount successful because there's only a couple hours in a day and there's only so much one person can do. Just imagine with one other person, you could get done double what you're doing. You could make double what you're making. All right, so that is what I have. And it's also with the friendship thing, it's about finding those people that align with similar visions to you. You know, similar visions, or they have similar energy, or they have things that you don't have, or they're completely the opposite of you. So that way, when you get together, it's like a meeting of the minds from a bunch of different opinions and a bunch of different, bunch of different viewpoints, right? So at the end of the day, you're doing exactly what you need to do. You are where you need to go. There are some, maneuvers that the universe is going to do. There are some lifestyle changes that need to be made, but everything is happening the way that it is meant to happen. All right, so if you want a personal reading, the link will be in the description box below. Follow me on Instagram if you want to participate in any of the giveaways, and the information for the reading giveaway is in the description box below. I love you guys so much. I wish you all the best. And